Yo guys, welcome back and welcome to another Serena Ice Maiden video. Today we'll be covering a crit skill based build, which I was able to get a 3-second run, top 10 on the leaderboard at the time of making this. Overall, this build is very consistent kill wise. The crit fishing is mostly when you're at the low 4-second mark, but when you have the strat down, you will be able to get 4 to 5 second kills consistently. We will go over the strat. We'll go over a minimal investment build for Smithereens. I have a lot of people ask me, Sen, so do I really need to upgrade all this stuff? And I wanted to show that the Smithereens is basically just a stat stick, and we can pull off these sub 10-second runs without investing in it. If you enjoy seeing builds like these put together live, or just want to come chill with me in the community, please stop by Twitch. I am live every day. Link is in the description. I would also like to thank everyone who came out for the subathon. We did over 4 days, 600 subs. I'm so grateful for everybody's support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, so if you guys want the strat of how to actually do this with the minimal amount of time, you are not going to want to dash, okay? So pull your wings out, do your reload, get your rocket out, jump, use your 4, and then jump and push forward, shoot your rocket over the head, shotgun, 1, shoot. And it's that simple. And so let's get into the Serena build. And I did say low investment. There's something you do not low invest in with this build is going to be Serena and these mods. All of this build is based on skill damage. You really, really want to make sure you build into this part of the build. So we are going with 4 crit mods: skill insight, skill concentration, front lines, and emergency measures. For our skill power mods, fire specialist with maximized power, fire syncytium, and then iron defense. We're using hyper focus, which we are proccing with our restored relic on the way to the boss, which is going to give us a huge crit skill damage increase. And then we are using stim accelerant. Now for your reactor, you are going to want Colossus critical hit damage. Can you get away with other substats on your reactor? Yes, absolutely. But if you're going for a 4-second sub kill, you definitely want to have these. As far as the pieces for your components, I went to 2-piece plague with the 2-piece shell crusher. You can do the 2-piece volcanic. The difference in damage between the volcanic and the plague when you're dealing with this much crit is so minimal. I even talked to other people who were doing the runs, guys who were top 20 on the leaderboard, and they also agree with me. You can pretty much run either or. It's not going to make too much of a difference. Now, for her Arche tuning board, things have switched up here. We are pretty much going the same route, but over here we are now picking Arche Reload, which is going to give us a ton of skill critical hit rate when we reload. And over here we are still keeping defense neutralization for the defense strip. Your inversion reinforcement, same thing we always run on Serena. Tray point amplification. We got our focus rounds with fire, and then we have aerial maneuvering radar. Now for our weapons, our restored relic, we have our 3 fire rate cores, very, very important. Our fire attack, multi-hit chance, fire attack, multi-hit damage, and explosive damage. For the mods, this is what I have gone with. We are building into a bunch of multi-hit here. Our fire rate mod, our firearm attack mods. We're using first class marksman for the extra multi-hit chance. We have our 2 fire element mods, and then better weapon weight just for the weapon switch. Now for our Smithereens, I will show you my fully built Smithereens. The fire rate is very, very important here. Firearm attack. Then we have gone with aim shot accuracy and recoil. I was thinking these were making a bit of a difference, but once we actually got the strat down, maybe not. If you have the cores, go ahead, go for it. If not, I think it's going to be all right either way. And then for your substats, you want multi-hit chance, multi-hit damage, firearm attack, and fire attack. Now for our mods, we are building into multi-hit here with first class marksman, multi-fire, multi-trigger support ammo, multi-percussion sight, multi-piercing trigger, and then we have our fire rate, our fire enhancement. Very important that you have shell up here. And then we have gone with 2 quality of life mods with Hawkeye and vibration absorption. This is for the recoil reduction, and this is for the accuracy. Like I said, with the substat, with the core substats, I thought it was making a big difference, but once we got the strat down, I just don't think so. You can probably go with basically anything you want in those slots. Now, just to recover the no investment, basically, you don't even need substats for this. I just happen to have them. Smithereens that I used, I have no cores in it. I have substats from probably back when I was playing Death Stalker with this. And as far as the mods, you do need Fire Rate Up and Shell Up. Very important that you put those in. Other than that, you basically can get away with nothing. And we were able to get that 9-second run with this gun. And that covers everything for this updated Serena Ice Maiden build. Any questions or suggestions about the build, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe is appreciated. Thanks, guys. Peace.